So guys, this is another section of our series here for the breakdown. We're trying to look at different replays, help people out where we can. I'm a Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5 commentator. I've commentated many tournaments for small, large, and Evo, which RIP Evo Online 2020 this year. But hey, we're still looking forward to 2021, hoping that we can get more out of that. So my whole goal here is to help you guys try to find insights and whatnot, or even just general gameplay tips that can help you get past some of these initial hurdles so you can really get excited for when it gets harder. Okay, so let's go look at something else. Oh, SF5? Oh yeah,
Round one.
for sure.
Fight.
Okay, so before we begin here, I want to mention what I'm thinking about when we're thinking about how the match is supposed to go, because you need to kind of understand that outside of just simply anti-airing, looking for an opportunity, etc., there's kind of an understanding of what the general match should look like. Okay, so Bison has a pretty strong ground game, although most Bison players at lower levels would be tempted to do a lot of jumping and things like that, which is not necessary because he has moves like down forward fierce, which makes him travel across the screen. He has a V skill that allows him to, if you're doing V skill 1 here, allows him to absorb fireballs and shoot them back at their opponents. And he has double reverse to transverse the screen. He has scissors and everything. So the feeling for Bison should be at the higher levels, stable play, and then wild, crazy play when you have V-trigger activated, right? That's what I'm expecting. For Ryu, you're expecting him to be more on the ground, looking for whiff punishes against Bison, maybe a parry if he's so scary against down forward fierce, maybe checking the M.Bison's anti-airs because he's a little weak on that. Sometimes you'll see players like Tampa Bison anti-air with a crouch jab, right? Easy anti-air into instant pressure with a stand hard kick. That's what you're going to be looking for in this match. Now, at this level, I can't guarantee, right? We can't guarantee what we're going to see here, but we need to think about what would a good match look like and how would M.Bison fight Ryu in a way that does him justice, okay? 99 seconds here. We're going right into a jump. Just for shits and giggles, let's look at what happens next, okay? Oh my god. Survey says you weren't ready for this one. Nice block. Okay, so you can tell from this match already this Ryu player likes to do jumping and everything, but at the very beginning, and then since he didn't establish anything on the ground, he's jumping again. In the first scenario there, crouching fierce is your best friend. Practice against what that is, or think about it against players, especially in bronze. Here you press the button, but you know, that's just gonna happen when you're pressed against the player. You're trying to walk forward, that makes sense. But again, when he's walking at you like that, you want to establish a position on the ground where you're able to anti-air, and then look to stifle that choice, look to stop that choice, look to be a wall against certain tactics like that. Okay, so then outside of that meaning kick range, if you're able to, I'd throw in a stand meaning kick there to whiff punish, but you know, let's see how it goes. Okay, cool. He's doing okay. So what I'm noticing already is I think that your playstyle with M.Bison might be a little passive, right? You might not be sure what you're looking for offensively, and so you're kind of looking for an opportunity defensively. Nice scissor kick. Yeah, good pressure, +2. Nice, going right into a meaty crouch jab. I like it. Looking for an opportunity. Nice, confirm here. Yeah, this is looking good. Okay, so we got to work on those anti-airs, okay? So it looks like you got some combos down. Looks like you have the media advantage down. Looks like you play a little passive, but that's actually pretty good at this range because if you can block and you can anti-air, you're going to win a lot of games, okay? But, you know, we're counting that number up. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking at some anti-air needed. Okay, right there. That's something you can practice at home. Definitely when you see the sweep there on block. Happens a lot at lower levels. You want to practice your max punish for that, okay? So yeah, we're doing replay analysis, guys. If you're just joining us now, we're doing replay analysis at every level. Doesn't cost you anything. If anything, it gives me some practice just helping you guys, and honestly, it gives me more joy. than anything else. So I love to do this. We do this every Friday for sure. And so anytime we're able to do it, love to do it. So this was a miss punish. You don't want to punish with sweep. You want to do something like a stand fierce ball if you want to do it something easy. Stand fierce scissor kick if you want to get that plus pressure that you did earlier. Or even go into metered options if you want to as well. It's easy stuff. 1-2 punch, right? You hit a button, cancel the special move, that's all you need. Okay, nice fireball. Good. I like that you like this stand hard kick, right? Gives you advantage on block. It's always good when it hits, and if it crush counters, it's even better. Let's see. But you got to get that combo down, right? You got to get that combo down. That's something I think you could easily practice, and you'll improve tremendously. Okay. Wow, he just like, look, almost like he crossed you up. And you should think this as well. So, when you play in this game, obviously I'm telling you to anti-air, right? Duh, right? Sure, everyone's going to tell you the same thing, whatever. But let me tell you what I'm really trying to say. Jumping, especially at 99 seconds, 91 seconds, whatever it is, with no ground game established, whatever, is kind of a risk on the offensive side. What you want to do is be like, man, this guy jumps a lot. And then you want to focus your mind in on how do I stop them from doing the same thing over and over and over. And even if you lose that game, don't even worry about it. You're trying to get better, right? You want to focus on stopping that one attack, right? And these one attacks are going to happen the whole way up, all the way up to diamond. You'll be focusing on how do I stop Cower Crouch from Blanca? How do I stop down forward fierce from M.Bison? How do I stop Poison's V-trigger cancel, right? You're going to have to ask yourself these questions, and it starts right here in this match against Ryu. How do you stop this guy from jumping? How do you stop this like non-stop rhino of a jumper coming at you, right? So you have to answer that with an anti-air, a jump back medium punch, jump back fierce, crouch jab anti-air, which is very difficult to do, dash forward to get away, and just pull back what you might want to do, which is a Psycho Blast in mid-screen, and look for how to disable the things that your opponent loves to do first. Okay, I like that. I like the choice with EX Devil's Reverse, but like I said, if we go back just a little bit, look at this here, right here. Okay, he's going to block, moves across, then he puts pressure here, then he pushes himself outside of meaning kick range. Look for this range against every Ryu player you ever play at this level. At this range, Ryu players love to jump. Memorize the range. Memorize where that, I don't even know what animal this is right here in the center is. Remember that space in between that's being created by those moves, and look for the anti-air right there. That's exactly where it is. It's gonna, it happens every time. They're looking to jump. Their feet can't wait to leave the ground. Ever. And even though you got the throw there, honestly, you'd get more pressure from the anti-air. Nice block. Okay, you don't know how to punish that. That's okay. I would just go for EX scissors. Write it down. Get your notepad out. At least do a scissor kick right there. Not right there, but earlier. Okay, look at that. Look at this guy. All right, we're only watching one game, but look at this. He goes like this. You do scissor kick. He doesn't know what to do to punish. That's good for you. He does meaning kick. Pushes himself out of the range with another medium kick, and guess what he's looking for, right? Imagine that space is now opening up exactly where you wanted to go, right here, right now. You see this space opening between the two normals that's coming in, and he has to jump into that space. He has to try to fill that void, and that's why he's going to be jumping at you full, full energy. Look at this. That's where you can anti-air. Boom. What you need to do and be able to do is recognize the cues that are happening before the jump happens, and that speeds up your ability to react to that kind of a situation. It will literally help speed up your reaction time by analyzing that situation before it happens. Nice choice. All these anti-airs, you would have had like 600 damage on this guy. Same thing again, a little different but similar. Just look at the space. Like, as soon as you do the tech space here, look for people to do this a lot. After a tech, they might hold up. Boom. Because if you look at that space again, that space right here, boom, right here, he's right there, right outside of crouching meeting kick range, right? Are you seeing that? Are you seeing the Are you seeing the connection there? I don't know if he's in chat. Still chatting. I'm just like going full speed ahead, huh? Does everyone understand what I'm saying in terms of recognizing the situation and then making the choice, saying, okay, now I'm in the situation. Oh, it looks just like these other ones. Reuse jumping for sure. I'll wait a sec. Yeah, raise your hand, put your eyes up. Let me see you guys. Yeah, thanks, Setsui. Yes, I do. Okay, great. So, again, after that meeting kick, it's almost like I'm scripting this guy to do this stuff. Look. So after he jumps here, boom, that's his opportunity. Then after meeting kick, he's looking for it again. Boom, that's your opportunity. He's going to probably... Oh, nice scissor kick there. Nice. You're very good at this. You know exactly what to do after every scissor kick. That's good. Okay. Especially at this level.
Taste the never-ending nightmare.
Okay. Now, a game plan, it depends on who you ask, but sometimes I feel the game plan talk is a little wrong. Okay, so let me tell you. So in the corner here, right? Your game plan is boom, right? You do this, you do these type of things, right? In the corner, sure, right? Sure. You're doing this, right? You're just trying to poke them. And when you get to the corner, you want to spend less of your time taking risks, right? You want to do some light scissors, right? Or maybe, you know, hard scissors or something. And then you want to poke with these buttons. Now, where it becomes an actual game plan is when you're actually thinking about your opponent. So I think this point is missed from some people sometimes, right? Because what you need to establish against your opponent as a game plan, number one, is you have to anti-air. Number two, you need light, safe pressure mid-range. So this is what was missing from your game period. Every time you were in this range, you weren't pressing anything to kind of discourage the opponent. If he tries to fireball here, you're gonna interrupt him, right? Not that he was jumping all the time. But as soon as you start anti-airing, then the opponent's gonna start doing other stuff. So what that looks like is this, right? It's like he's gonna start doing this instead, right? And you're gonna want to do this a little bit. You want to block a bit, and you want to stop them with whatever button you can, right? And then look for the jump, no matter what. You want to get him in the corner. Activation wise, you almost always want to do sweep activation because you're so damn plus, right? And then if he does fireballs from far away, you want to put pressure on them this way. Bison 100% fights Ryu really well. Right? You have... All this is yours. Like, all this stuff is yours. Everything here is yours. But you need to know what you can do and what you can't do, right? You want to, like, do this a bit. If you think you can do that, that's good. Then you want to dash in, do stand line kick, and do that a little bit. But you're gonna have to be okay with standing still. And so Bison, the hard part about learning Bison at the early part of the game is that the thing that makes Bison super good, the thing that makes Bison something you want to play at a higher level, requires you to literally stand still sometimes, right? Because you're gonna wait for this, you're gonna wait for the jump, right? You're not always being the one to attack. So I think you have the personality for it, right? But he has to be comfortable in these ranges as a general thing, right? Because you can like B-skill this on reaction almost, right? And then on block. So I mean that's my interpretation of how to play Bison at like an overall level. 1, obviously establish your anti-airs. 2, then on the ground learn how to use some of these unpopular buttons, right? Some of these buttons here are way better than they seem. And then always, if you're thinking about dashing or thinking about jumping, rethink and think about doing this. So guys, that'll conclude this section here. If you guys have any questions or you want to reach out, feel free to check me out on twitch.tv. Okay, see you later. Bye.